This is a National Diaper Bank Network Minute.
Every nonprofit dreams of an angel who comes out of nowhere to make a large, game-changing gift. It rarely happens, of course, but the Ripley Nazarene Mission Baby Pantry got a call out of the blue that greatly increased their capacity to serve West Virginia families. Project Director Danielle Powell explains.
Yes. So last summer, we were approached by a very generous donor. They had found our organization on the National Diaper Bank Network page. They were looking for somewhere in West Virginia to donate to, and they found us. So thank you for allowing us to be a part of your network. They reached out to us and asked if there was anything specific that we were needing funding for or a way that they could support us. And we'd been brainstorming some ideas prior to that, trying to figure out how we were going to go from serving X number of families to really getting out there and reaching more families, having the capacity in the warehouse space to be able to store all these diapers. And so we got together a building campaign and said, hey, this is something that we'd like to do. Our donor stepped alongside us, and we were able to, with their donation and community funding, we were able to hit the ground running and get that building on our property.
I want to insert a cautionary note here because I talk to so many people who work for nonprofits who just they say, oh, I have my fingers crossed and I'm saying my prayers. If somebody just heard about us with a lot of money to write us a check, and that never happens. It never happens. And it happened to you.
It did. That's exactly what happened. So last summer, my husband and my family and I were attending our church camp, and we were just kind of sitting on the porch, just talking about the baby pantry. And he and I both work during the school year, so it's summers. We're not off during the summer per se, but it gives us some time to focus on other things during the summer. And we were just kind of talking back and forth and just how can we better reach our community? Like which funding source, like who can we reach out to in order to make this happen? And that's when that donor, like literally, it's phenomenal that it was literally that week, and reached out and just said, we've got some support, or we can offer some support, and in which way can we do that? And that's the first time since our inception that we've really had that large of a donor. And it's honestly, for lack of better words, a miracle that person went onto the National Diaper Bank website and said, hey, they try to reach families in different states. And because we're listed as being in West Virginia, he saw that and decided that we were a good partner for that after a good conversation. So
that's wonderful.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's next?
What's next? So we've kind of been working through some ideas of how we can take families from simply, here's a package of diapers and some wipes and things like that, to here are some real ways that you can even make these things work better through financial classes, through some educational classes. So having the space with the diapers in our warehouse building, that's going to free up some classroom space that we can use those spaces for some more educational aspects, maybe some budgeting classes. We still don't want to have any strings attached with our donation. So as far as you don't have to attend this class to get our get the things. And we're just trying to be really sensitive, because a lot of times that's just another roadblock for families. But at the same time, families that do want that support, we want that to be available in case they haven't, no one's taught me how to make a healthy meal. Come over and we can help you use your WIC foods, using foods that you can buy on SNAP, and making a quality meal for your family, things like that.
To learn more about how diaper banks are helping families across the U.S., visit nationaldiaperbanknetwork.org.